Welcome to another Sapphire gameplay video. This is Ed, and we are playing Alien Isolation. Now, to really understand the premise of this game, you've got to go back and watch the original Alien movie. This is a classic, released in 1979. And the premise is this alien life form gets on a spaceship, and there's this big fight to try to do it. And one person, what was her name? Elaine Ripley, which was the character played by Sigourney Weaver, manages to escape. And in this, we've had a lot of different games that have come out that have tried to recapture the sheer terror that happened in that movie, the horror, the unknown, because the alien couldn't be beat. And that's what Isolation attempts to do. Where other Alien games in the past have allowed you to actually fight the alien, in Isolation, you can't fight the alien. Okay, this game is essentially, and not for everyone, but this game is essentially a giant digital game of hide and seek. Your goal is to try to get to the other end of the station. You are cast as Elaine Ripley's daughter, Amanda. Now, I think that that's a little cheesy in the premise, but in the end, I guess it's okay. The graphics of the game and the look of the game tries to stylize itself back to that original 1979 movie. So you're going to see a lot of the technologies, such as the bobblehead. Okay, see, watching the little guy bounce up and down, except where's his thing of water? He can't bounce without his thing of water. Look at those TRS-80 computers. Come on. This is a throwback style to try to gain back that sense that you had. And your object is to not die. You have to get off the station. You have to get out. And you have to do it without dying. And trust me, if the alien sees you, you're going to die. That's just the way the game is. Think about this as, I don't know, Dark Souls that's harder. And you begin to get the idea. Now, you're going to see a lot of this game is just looking around. It's trying to find things that can help you. It's trying to find clues. It's trying to understand. It's trying to open locks. All right, we've got a revolver. I'll tell you right now, except against another human, that revolver is not going to be real useful. Oh, did you see the dead body? So we're going to look through. We're going to try to see here what we can find as we play this game. Now, the whole purpose of this game is to, like the original movie, create a continuing sense of dread. To make you scared, to make you listen for every little sound, every little nuance. And the first time you play it, this is what I've seen from anybody I've seen play this the first time. The first time you play it, they try to play it like a typical game where you fight the alien. Okay, this is not a run and gun game. Oh my God, yeah, look where the alien just jabbed that tail through him. Man, that's waiting for you. Are you excited yet? Okay, this isn't a run and gun. You cannot run and gun this game. You're going to have to sneak. You're going to have to be quiet. You've got to have an awareness of what's going on around you. Now, this is the whole premise that drew you to the space station. You've been trying to find this flight recorder, and the first thing you're going to notice is it don't work.
What?
It don't work. All of this for that, and oh, by the way, I'm trapped on a space station with the alien. I'd be a little ticked off too. Okay, so now you got to try to find your way out of here. Well, to find your way out of here, you got to find your way through stuff, and that's what we're doing now. We're going to be exploring this area, trying to find stuff. How do we get to stuff? How do we move around the room? And that's some of the premise of this game, is the discovery, the exploration. This is not about how fast you can shoot. This is not about how quick you can get to stuff. This is about a slow and methodical approach, because if you get in a hurry, you're going to die. So we're taking our slow approach. We're taking our time here. The gameplay we're seeing, by the way, is taking place on an R9 290 Vapor X, my personal favorite card right now that's available, and it is running at 1080p detail level cranked through the roof. So you get really smooth gameplay back. Here's the little mini game sort of where you've got to break locks. The lock breaker is kind of useful. So there's another device that's very useful as well. It's a motion detector, and it'll help you see if the alien's getting close to you. So you've only got so many seconds, and you got to pick the codes to break the locks. So we're running this on a 290 Vapor X. We're getting amazing playback. The reason that I love this card, even more than what I loved before, is with the current price drops, this card is a steal. I'm seeing this on Newegg for around 300 bucks. That puts it at the upper end of mainstream pricing, but it's got enthusiast level performance. At anything up to 1440, this card just rocks the house. And with this game, as you can see at 1080, we've maxed out the details. The gameplay is butter smooth. We're moving around. Everything looks good. Well, it looks as good as the graphics can look in this game. The graphics, like I said, they retroed this a little bit. That was a design decision to try to get this to fit that era, that genre. This is the first real attempt at trying to take and be loyal to the premise of the original game. And I'll be honest with you, I like this. By the way, this is the only way you can save. You have to find the phones, the phone booths that are sitting around and stick your card in. You also notice with the hacking and stuff, all this takes time. There's a problem there. The game continues to play while you do this. If you take too long, the alien will find you and eat you for lunch. Now, we're going to do something stupid. Climbing through vents, sometimes you're going to have to find your way around. In this case, I think we're going to have to find a way around. Don't climb through vents if you can avoid it. If you've watched the movie, this is how the alien moves around. He uses the vents. So climbing in here is a last resort. All right? We have to get to the next section, but it better be a big deal. So let's see, what else do we got here? Let's see, we got oh, the tunnel back out. All right, here's the tunnel out. All right, so we're back. Let's see what we got here. Run down here. Not sure running's a good idea. Let's crack this lock. Now remember, this is happening in real time. 20 seconds, and for that 20 seconds, the alien could suddenly show up behind me and kill me. So talk about tension that's taking place. You're always on edge. You're always like, oh my God, this could die at any moment. Let's see here. Oh, gotta love these computer interfaces. Green screen. I actually grew up using these. And again, you see this retro style, this attempt to go back to that 1979 look, to make the game feel like you're in that era, the same era as the movie. Go watch the original movie. For God's sake, go watch the original movie. It'll add a level of tension to you to this game you will not believe. All right. Copy machine. That's new. All right. Alarms are going off. Everybody's scared. Oh, by the way, you can hide in closets. You'll notice it as I pass a few of these closets. It'll give you an option to hide in it. Disable the lockdown. Here we go. What's... Oh, crap! Oh, crap. Now you understand the sense of dread. Okay, this thing's going to kill me if I let it. And I can't let it kill me. So I've got to hide. Don't even breathe. I feel like Doctor Who. Don't even blink. Oh, that's gorgeous and scary all at the same time. Okay. It didn't notice me. Am I safe? Okay, stay quiet. Hold my breath. There's something. Let it get out of here. Okay. So you get the idea. Alien Isolation. We're showing it to you from Sapphire on a 290 Vapor X 1080 full detail. If you want to be scared and need to change your underwear regularly, have fun. Until next time.